Scotty Leffeldt will start in the 55 out of position number 3. Sam Golszewski out of 4. Adam Walker in the 26 out of 5. Dan Lewis in the number 8 machine will start out of 6. Leroy Martin in the 32 out of 7. Dylan Hunter in the 45 out of 8. Jack Carnell out of position 9. Stevie Collins in the 61 out of 10. Chris Crow will start out of 11 in the 49. Zach McDonald in the 28 out of 12. 73 is Troy Carnell. Chris Ware will start out of 14 and got some work to do in the 47. Sean Egan in the 41 out of 15. Nick Keeley, Warren Hooper, Alex Coward, Kurt Grambauer, and our little lady from Bundaberg, Rachel Jenkins. 25 laps the journey, ladies and gentlemen. The Modlites, three-wheeling's a great feeling. It is Queensland title time. Modlites in the house, hammer down. Larenville on the outside of Rosie, up on the lip, and Golszewski goes right around the outside of the 55. Walker spins the 26 car to the infield, keeps it going, will stay green. No, he's bogged it. Now he gets it going, we stay green this time. Shawnee Rose leads this one. Golszewski moves up underneath Larenville. Redemption time for Sean Rose and Golszewski. Golszewski cooks the 74. Scotty Leffeldt with nowhere to go.
Leffeldt into the 74. And, well, I'm just trying to, is that Carnell that's gone around further around?
That's the 73 machine, yep. I think he's just gone out in sympathy.
Yeah, I think he just had nowhere to go. There was cars to his right-hand side, so rather than make it a three-stack issue, we'll just spin it and continue on. So good job from Troy Carnell.
And yeah, we wish you all the very best, mate. Pity you weren't out here tonight to be able to show the Australia one off. But the team boss doing a fantastic job, and he leads the way. Shawnee Rose, Terry Larenveld, Scott Leffeldt. Have a look at the 55. It's looking super racy at the moment. Dan Lewis wants to go with the pack and join the party as well. Hunter's there as well. Leroy having a great drive. The 32 Jimmy's Chop Chop machine.
Oh, Larenveld had a quick look on the outside of Rose down into one, but Rosie stayed on the bottom of the racetrack and Larenveld had to drop back in.
Yeah, Terry's going to have some work to do tonight, that's for sure. He has got the super fast Shawnee Rose out front at the moment, doing a great job. Larenveld tucked right up underneath him. You don't win it in the first 5 or 10 laps. You've got to be there for the last 5 and 10. Rosie knows that, and so does Larenveld. He's not multi-time Australian champ for nothing. Scotty Leffeldt struggling with that car mid-corner. It wants to change direction on him. Dan Lewis back to Dylan Hunter. Oh, Larenveld loses a heap of ground to Shawnee Rose coming out of 2. Leffeldt now right up underneath the fuel tank of the 25 machine as they come through turn 4. The Queensland title at Ausdeck Patios Archerfield Speedway. Chris Ware's got some work to do. He is battling through, as does Sammy Golszewski. He's got the 74 railed up on the top on the outside of Grambauer. Now he's got the little dwarf car, the number 4 of Alex Coward right in front of him. Trying to get some go for it in the 74 machine.
19 left to run. Rosie's starting to get a gap on Larenveld, but about to come up on Rachel Jenkins, the first of the lap cars. Look out. Dylan Hunter got it all wrong, and Martin into the back. That's allowed Jack Carnell up the inside. Here comes Chris Crow. Bit further back there is the 51 car there of Nick Keeley. And Hunter's got a severe problem. He is pulled right up to the top of the racetrack as Collins blows on by.
Oh, we got problems. Car upside down up the top.
Oh, all I saw was red, and I went, don't tell me that was Rosie, because like he was around that area.
Zach McDonald, Coward's down there, and I think that's the 73 machine.
It might be Carnell, yeah. That could be the only other car that was in that vicinity.
Alan confirming that. He got it on video.
So the field comes to a halt under a solid red as they try and right the Troy Carnell car.
Geez, we've had it all tonight, haven't we? Super sedans upside down.
Yeah.
Modlites upside down.
Yes.
And the class that's behaved themselves, lightning sprints, for a change.
Yes. And I'm just going to leave it at that, Macca.
Yeah. Oh, is there a feature to come?
There is.
Oh. Commentators curse again. Right, do. Jared Ash doing some Ks tonight, walking around with the camera on the infield, doing a great job.
He is.
He's doing a fantastic job as always, as is Alan Solid on the roof as we go green. 17 laps left to run in the Queensland title for the Modlites. Rosie picks it up where he left off, about a car length ahead of Terry Lerenveld. Oh, we got one motor crossing across the middle of the field.
Nick Keeley it is.
He gathers it up and stays out of the way. Will stay green, and Nick's going to pull it up on the green, on the infield, coming out of turn 2. Rosie leads Terry Lerenveld down the back straight. Scotty Leffeldt finds himself there in 3rd spot. Dan Lewis doing a great job there in 4th spot. Then we go back to the 32 of Leroy Martin. A little bit of a gaggle here with Sam Golszewski starting to come through from the back of the pack. He's now finding himself up into about 10th spot, makes it into the top 10. Rosie ticks off another one. Lerenveld about 4 car lengths back. Then we go back to Scotty Leffeldt, still sitting there in 3rd, who's under attack now from Dan Lewis. Golszewski has a look underneath, another one in the mid-pack. That's Chris Ware. Trying to get the go forward happening in the 74.
Golszewski down the inside of Ware to move up another spot. Having gone back to the rear earlier on, now Collins is the next one on the radar for Golszewski.
Nick Keeley trying to get the 51 car off the racetrack. Now he decides to rejoin.
Haven't said that. Puts it in gear and takes off.
Leroy Collins crossed up in the middle of turns 3 and 4.
Leroy Martin under fire from Jack Carnell, trying to find a way past the 32. Lewis has dropped back a little bit off the back of Leffeldt, so it's still Sean Rose, followed by Scotty Leif.
Oh, one facing the wrong way.
Lerenveld. Oh, is that Hooper?
It's Hooper facing the wrong way in the 84.
So Warren Hooper bringing on the yellows, and Rosie will be filthy under that helmet. He gets a lead on Leffeldt, and stoppages happen. It's a part of Speedway, but you really don't want
Have
that.
a look at them now. You don't think there's 10 to go? Look at them bunch up. Single file past the cone. It is go time.
Rosie gets on the hammer early out of turn 4. Gets a gap, about a 2 car length gap on Lerenveld, who's got the same back to Leffeldt. Then it's Lewis, Carnell, Golszewski round the outside of Martin and moves up into 6th position. Martin comes back on the inside, wants to argue the point with Golszewski, but Golszewski gets that position down across the stride. Chris Ware, the next one through. Egan Grambauer, Collins dropped back at the restart, along with Zach McDonald. Hooper's got past Jenkins for that final spot. Meanwhile, Lerenveld has made up that gap on Rose and now puts the pressure on the Redcliffe wrecking 56. Lerenveld thought about looking up the inside, but Rose covered that. There's 8 to go next time by. Leffeldt struggling to keep pace with the 2 out in front. Here comes Golszewski on Carnell. Yellows again. Chris Ware. Chris Ware is the cause of the stoppage in the main freight 47. Back underway.
Nice and bunched. 8 laps still left in the journey. The Queensland title for the Modlites. G'day to Abby and Mickey Meehan listening on Mix LR up there in Gladstone as we go racing. And they dive down. Time to rip the lip with 8 to run. Here comes the fast farmer. Terry Lerenveld starting to have a really good look now at the back of Rosie. Sam Golszewski goes to the high side of Lewis. Jack Carnell tries to get the job done underneath. The number 8 is absolutely under siege at the moment. Rosie, it's about a car length from 1st to 2nd. About 4 car lengths back to Scotty Leffeldt, who's got a handful of 55. Lewis.
Oh, Golszewski gives Carnell a whack in the back out of 4. As Hooper gets back underway. Oh, is someone off down there?
There's a car facing the wrong way, and I think that's Chris Ware again.
I was just about to say that's got to be Wary because it's a white roof and...
bunch him up.
Yellow's
brake
out.
testing. Lights are out. 6 laps left. Oh, I love titles. We go green single file, and Rosie says, "Come on, boys. I've led all the way. Catch me if you can. Terry Lerenveld says, I accept that challenge. 1 car length. That is all that's separating first and second. Scotty Leffelt tucks right up. He's in the party as well. Jack Carnell gives Daniel Lewis a little bit of a love tap. Sam Golszewski goes to the high side, tries to get the drive around the outside, and Jack Carnell gets the job done and moves himself to the top 5. Dan Lewis is the next one in his sights. With laps running down as Golszewski got enough in the tank in the 74 machine to get on the top 3. Rosie, it is half a car length between himself and Lerenveld. You can't sneeze because Lerenveld will jump you. Rosie leading at the moment. He knows he's got the 25. Multi-time Australian champion tucked up right behind him. Down the back straight, it'll be 2 laps left to run in the Queensland title. Rose leads. Lerenveld, go time for Lerenveld now or never. Goes to the high side. Can he get the drive off the turn? Rose bosses him up near the fence. Shuts the door on him with 1 lap left to travel. Lerenveld has another look again. Rose shuts the door on him. Right around the high side. Rose, Lerenveld, drag down the back straight. Lerenveld leads. Slower car in front. Right up near the fence. Rose punts Lerenveld to the fence. Leffelt gets home for second. Daniel Lewis hangs on to 3rd. Sam Golszewski, Jack Carnell, Lerenveld gets home for 6th.
Not a steward right now.
Unofficial placings at the moment has Sean Rose across the line. Scotty Leffelt, Dan Lewis, Sam Golszewski, and Jack Carnell. Well done, young fella, in the top 5. Waiting for the decision.
Rosie's come down into the infield. Scotty Leifeld's pulled up here as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. The winner, Shawnee Rose. Home in second spot will be Scotty Leffelt, and rounding out the top 3 will be Daniel Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, a fine drive, a battle all the way right to the end. As he pops the top in the 56. And this is redemption after the Australian title. The Redcliffe Wreckers number 56 machine. Ladies and gentlemen, your Queensland title number 1, Shawnee Rose. Scotty Leffelt home for second spot. And Dan Lewis officially 3rd. Trev, down to you.
Yeah, thanks, mate. We're just waiting for Dan to make his way back out here and climb up on the podium. But got to say, what a drive. Rosie led from green to checker almost. It was only about half a lap that he didn't. And you have to say, Macca, controversial finish, but that's the way it is. Stewards have called it. We'll just wait for Dan to make his way up here. As he gets the gear off. Folks, in 3rd place tonight in the Queensland Modlite title, put your hands together for Dan Lewis. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Plenty of pressure from Jack Carnell and Sam Golszewski towards the checker, but you managed to hang on.
Yeah, mate, I actually, one of the boys popped through there, but I was just trying to lock it down low and stay out of the bump. So, a bit sorry about getting here late. I didn't realise, didn't hear the race leader to come up here. So, apologise for shooting back in the pits and back out. So, well done to Sam and Scooter there. Good run from the boys. So, well done, boys.
Congratulations on your 3rd place once again, buddy. Well done. 2nd place tonight. Put your hands together for Scotty Leffelt. Yeah, Scott, well done, mate. The other 2 guys out in front just a little bit too fast tonight. You just didn't have the pace.
Nah, mate, they had a little better setup than me, and I just couldn't track them down. Then towards the end, the car was on 270 degrees, so it was all looking bad there for a bit, but we got here.
Yeah, that's just about off the clock for the temp gauge, but you made it.
I did, thank God. Anyway, good race for the boys up the front. Yeah, they deserve where they were going, but anyway.
Congratulations on your second place.
Thanks, mate.
And winner tonight of the Queensland Modlite title, redemption from a couple of weeks ago. Put your hands together for Sean Rose. Well done, Rosie. Congratulations, mate. There's your feature winner sticker as well. Probably doesn't mean as much as a trophy in your left hand, but mate, without a doubt, this question's going to be asked, but a little bit of a controversial finish there.
Always the way, but it's not the way I wanted it to finish. I led it for 24 laps. We lapped a few cars. Just want to thank my wife and kids for coming out each week. Willie for helping me. Kyle, who's in hospital listening and watching on my laps and all that sort of stuff. Get well soon, buddy. Sorry to Terry for that. And yeah, thanks for Willie, Wayne Randell, Shock Doctor, Jamie McHugh for all your help. Thank you.
Well, mate, not only did you get the Queensland title tonight, but you walked away with the 8-lap record. Well done, buddy.
Thanks, Trev. Thanks.
There he is, folks. Put your hands together for the podium tonight in Dan Lewis, Scotty Layfeld, and your new Queensland number 1 in Sean Rose.
Great to have Shawnee Rose win the Queensland title. As we said, folks, redemption for the Australian title up there at the Peanut Bowl a couple of weeks ago. Big smile on his face. Great to see. Shawnee, well done, brother. And the Redcliffe Wrecking number 56 machine.